something to be said about hard-nosed full contact. It's like that raw rap all the way back to boom bap. Spikes up, Ty Cobb inspired killing the corners. Heating up with recklessness, we still getting warmer. Nevertheless, none can contest, we bring it best. Wile E. Coyote mixed with Roadrunner, full comers. Holding your title hostage, the kings we smoke others. You're either with us or against us, it doesn't matter which. Scouting your weakness, we bring the wrath when we hit. There's never been a squad as raw as trash can spit. You might get bashed with a stick while I'm pounding the fence. Look around, you're a fish while I'm rounding it quick. Take a look at the base and sprint off with a fist in your face. No remorse, no mercy, no force can hurt me. The scouts purposely bring the pain, come try to work me. But there's a crew of
oh yeah! I don't know why I'm feeling the intro today. Bye-bye! Yes, welcome again to the home of the... I don't even know. Man, look, we're bringing fire every Wednesday night at 6:30. Every Wednesday night at 6:30. Bringing fire! It's a Glue Guys program! With a screaming voice!
Wow. Yeah, that went there.
Well, I got a few messages this week about that I haven't been, I've been too chill. So I'm getting it out of the way now.
Okay. I can do it.
And the other point is I don't want to scream too much, guys, because I had a premonition that I might need my voice and I'd say, about 2 weeks.
Okay.
For about 60 minutes, give or take.
We'll let you have that.
And I'll get a 20-25 minute break in between them for Rihanna. But for the most part, I'm going to need my voice possibly.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I'm going to say about that shit, because we'll talk more about that game and the other one later. We're actually going to talk some football, and maybe I'll give you some bets because I feel generous today. Usually I keep them to myself. Teddits and I have been on a shots on goal mad streak thanks to our secret source on Twitter, which no, I will not tell you what it is. So quick side note, let's go Miko Hessinen for the Dallas Stars tonight and Connor McDavid. Let's go. Shots on goal tonight, boys. Need them. Anyway, hey, welcome. Season 2, Episode 4 of the Glue Guys program. We don't just talk softball here. We talk every mother effing thing. Yeah. All right? Real quick, I haven't been doing it lately because, kind of new structure. But, folks, please, as you're watching the show, we leave these wonderful logos above us. Some that Mr. Blaze Rock has even done himself. I'll let you guess which ones they are. But these are the wonderful sponsors of the program. Please get on there and help our friends out. I'm actually going to Marty's tomorrow, getting some prize hats done for the Southwest Invite. They will be exclusive again because I'm all about me. So we're going to put a GG on the back of those boys. But we're going to have the new S. You've seen the umps wearing them for U-Trip. The S with the Swish logo from the U-Trip logo. We're going to have those. Very excited. Dennis, keep up the good work on the embroidery over at Marty. So again, we don't just talk about it. We about it. We take care of our sponsors. Very soon, I'm getting excited. Both Marlos and I have a glove coming from Hitman, the Glue Guys edition. We both did a little different color scheme, but somewhat similar. There's a lot of orange in there. I can't wait to get these goddamn gloves, especially for the fact I'm going to need one in about, a little over a month. Till the return. I made a hashtag. Look, if people can make nicknames, I can make a fucking hashtag, all right? So I made my own hashtag. The return, and then the more important one, which a lot of you pitchers keep forgetting, I throw strikes. Notice, you haters, that I didn't say what kind of strikes, all right? So you could still make your cookie jokes, all right? I like oatmeal raisin. You could still make your jokes about my 6-footer, all right? I just said strikes. If a couple of you guys learn to hit the mat a little better, we wouldn't need to have these pitchers conversations every couple weeks. But lo and behold, here we are. Anyway, thank you to our sponsors, Mickey. See you up there. We got your Rawlings now. You finally got with a good brands. Finally. I'm not going to get into that. As much as you guys like drama. And of course, Teddits running Apex still. The Warzone update looks like trash to me. No more jump fire. So all the 5th graders are going to be pissed. But you can run and plate finally. Some common sense. My buddy Brian LaBarge, listen, I actually got to get in touch with him. I got to get some proteins. Got to clean out this system for the return. Can't be doing the Cane's chicken fingers and Pepsi anymore. So
wow.
we gotta get some real food and really take care of myself. everything you guys can need to recharge the proper way, proteins and whatnots. And he's even got some pre-workout. I got to get with him, get some of that stuff. That's that wonderful green logo. It's kind of over here. Not quite Kelly Green, but close enough. Close enough to that Kelly Green. Anyway, moving on. Welcome, episode 4. We got a couple good things we're going to talk about tonight. Look at this. And the first thing I'm going to address, all right, my partner here, Mr. Hill, put a post up recently.
Oh boy.
On Facebook.
Oh boy.
And I guess, and it's becoming a trend that I really want to stop between the coin flip show and now and now the post that Marlos put up where I was his unofficial agent. I thought the word unofficial would be enough. I was highly mistaken.
I'm disappointed. I was a little disappointed because it seems like I don't want to act like our humor is so highbrow, but it seems like, I mean, the shit we think is clearly jokes or clearly sarcastic, it just is not jokes to everyone else, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Like I talk shit, but I'm not that smart, and my humor's definitely not even close to that. So
it's wild.
Look,
it's wild.
Folks, I just want to state for the record, so I don't know if we need like fucking ticker tape music or like a news update. I don't know, but listen. All right, officially, all right. I don't know if you've been watching the program. This is what scares me, is it's people who watch the program, so that really scares me. I don't know if you people notice, Marlos makes his own decisions, okay? That's first and foremost. I may advise him, but it's not quite Paul Heyman advocate shit. It's just two friends talking. And listen, I made my pitch before you people even saw the post, and that's all it's going to be. And the reason Marlos and I are still friends is because that's all it's going to be. It's not going to be a constant barrage of, well, you know, if you no. Listen, Marlos left a team I coached, and we were still friends 10 seconds after it happened.
Yes.
Okay? Yes. So it's not like he's definitely coming to play with me. I don't know where he's playing.
Yeah,
I don't know. And here's the best part. I don't really care. I hope, goddamn it, I hope I get to run with my boy. I really do. But it's out of my hands. When I said I was coming back, I meant I'm not getting involved in this shit.
Yeah, man. He said he's just coming out to play. You know what I'm saying? And I respect it.
So wherever he ends up, I'll only say this. If he doesn't play with me and he's playing seniors that weekend, I'm not looking forward to trying to move the ball 8 inches across the fucking mat. I'm not looking forward to it. But if you know me at all, you know me, I'm not going to give him a cookie either. Like, he's going to have to earn that shit with me.
Yeah, don't do that. That'd be weird, bro. That'd be weird. I'd come back on I get on the glue guys. I'd ask to be a guest. I go to guest. I go to guest.glueguysprogram.com and I come on there like, hey, you see this picture? What the fuck, bro? We're gonna me, bro. I come on there and talk shit.
Yeah, we're gonna need Corey to host that week, and we'll just be guests. And like, this guy, he came in a box and stood 7 miles off the thing. I couldn't throw him inside. Yeah. Anyway, speaking of, real quick shout out to Corey Miller and the other B and C teams headed down to Florida this weekend for Challenge Cup. We'll just call him special contributor, guest co-host, whatever, dreaded Cowboys and Penguins fan.
Hey, special contributor sounds dope. That just sounds official. And I think it meets the level that we would want to give to the professor, Corey Miller. You know what I'm saying? Special.
Yeah. Chat, just so you know, I'm paying attention. Look, we had a real bad miscommunication with the PR firm when I posted that picture of my batting stance. So we didn't get that one approved. Sometimes things are fluid. I kind of got to jump in there and get it out there. So I apologize to our PR firm of McGrew and McGrew.
Yes.
But that one had to be said. Look, folks, you can message me and I'll tell you what I know. And I've even sent the screenshots to Marlos. Like, look, people think I'm calling the shots here. I can tell you as his advocate that if you don't come correct with at least private transportation, if the tournament is east of the 17, shit, I don't. Your offer's probably not going to get it done. All right.
Oh man.
And the other part too of that is after the Korea fuck up, we are not willing to take a physical in any situation whatsoever.
Oh no, I'll take a
just to get that up there.
No, I'll take okay.
So it is what it is. So, yeah, folks, we're kidding. Marlos can make up his own mind.
I'm like, I just thought it was
try to
funny,
feel me
bro.
out.
I just thought it was funny. That's why I did it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. When I wrote the post, I literally just thought it was funny. I was like, because I wanted to play into the, unrestricted free agent, yada yada yada. And at the same time, I thought it would be a funny way to approach it. I mean, at the end of the day, like when we get down to it, because I had a lot of people ask me questions that were, about my previous team, the Dubs crew. And shout out to Dub and Mike and everybody. It's never hard feelings with me, bro. I don't do that at all. If I don't agree with something, or I don't feel like something is working for me, or I don't feel like, things are mutual or whatever, or, I'm not going to sit there and pretend. I'm not going to fake it. I'm not going to do you dirty. Like a lot of these cats will just all of a sudden show up on another team or some shit like that. I'm not that guy. I'm going to come to you. I'm going to say, look, this isn't working for me. This is not what I'm looking for. Or I want to do something else, or whatever the case may be. For what it's worth, that's what happened with me and Mark. When I was playing for his team, we got to a point where I felt like, okay, this isn't serving what I'm looking for. I went to him. I said, hey, bro, listen, this is where I'm at. I'm leaving. This is what it is. And we went on about our business. And that's pretty much the same thing here. I did find it funny, though. I did have a few people ask me like weird questions like, so is Mark going to tell you, or some shit like, nah, bro. I just did that as a joke. At the end of the day, man, I'm telling you, at the end of the day, I want to play for a team that's going to be competitive. You know what I'm saying? That's all I care.
Folks,
people do right. That's it. Yeah, I don't need a ride. I'm probably going to run errands during the tournament when we have a break. I'm not going to lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it a buck, right? I'm going to be on time. Yeah. There's never going to be a situation.
You can be early.
I'm late. I'm probably going to be early. There's never going to be a situation where I'm going to call out on you last minute or some shit like that. I don't do that. But I can guarantee you if there's a 2 or 3 hour break, I'm probably going to go fucking run some errands. I'm going to go buy some shit. I'm going to go pick up some shit, look at Pops, buy some McFarlane figures, or, I'm going to do some shit like that. It is what it is. Fuck it.
Yeah, listen, at the end of the day, I'm getting my 15% You better believe that. So I don't really care where it goes.
Right?
Whoever paying.
Hey, wherever the money's at, that's where it's at.
Yeah. Coaches, managers, good luck.
Good times. Good times, bro. Good times.
Yes, I don't. All right, first of all, chat real quick. Let me clean this up. First
of all, wild, bro.
I'm trying to figure out who's at the conference. That's what I'm trying to figure out because I don't know. And number two, who the CC team's not taking you back, whoever it is. Trust me. And you're probably better off.
No.
Oh,
yeah.
Sorry. Residuals from this weekend.
It happened. It happened. Yep.
Yeah. Would be time for. Well, it all depends. How many people are out getting drunk before he'll be on time for the bracket game. What about everybody else? That's the question you need to be asking.
You got to worry about me being on time for the brackets, bro. I'm gonna be on time for the brackets. Now, I will look. I'm gonna say this because I know who it is. I know who said this. So there was one tournament. at Paloma. And we had like a 3 hour fucking some crazy ass amount of time in between break. And
wasn't a U-Trip one, was it?
No, it was actually another. Okay. It was another organization.
Not judging.
So I had a bunch of time, and I had some things that I needed to do. I needed to get some soil, and I needed to pick up a couple other things. And I was looking at figures and shit like that. And I had some things that I was doing. So I figured, shit, we got all this time. So I dipped out, ran around, did a few things, went, picked up some shit, came back. Then I realized, this game's about to like fucking start. So I'm hitting it. I'm like, all right, let me get my ass back on up to the field. So I pull up like basically right in the middle of the like right as the game is starting. And everybody was like, what were you doing? I was like, went to buy some fucking soil. And I think, and I'm not being funny, but I think the first at bat, which was like, I walked in, I put my fucking bag down, I pulled my bat out, I got my gloves on. I walked up there to hit like a minute or two later, hit a bomb and went back in the dugout like shit. I had to get some fucking soil. And everybody's like, yo, what the fuck can we get this soil, bro? I was like, I went to a nursery and bought some soil. And they were like, all right, yeah, there you go. Yeah,
well, when you hit the bomb, everybody, then it becomes like, well, what kind of soil was it?
Right.
Which nursery did you go to?
Look, had I popped that shit out, everybody was like, fuck your soil. What the fuck are you doing?
Next tournament you come out, it'll be bags of fucking mulch laying there like, we got this from Marlo so he doesn't have to leave.
Yeah. What are you, a fucking gardener guy? What are you doing? We want you to hit. What are you doing? Nah.
Yeah, and
look, shout out to everybody. Shout out to everybody from the team. Though we had good times. It was, like I said, it was and I haven't actually addressed that situation that made me finally say, okay, that's it. Because there were a lot of people that clearly didn't get the jokes that we were cracking during the during the coin flip, and which is what made me laugh the most because I'm spending the entire show throwing jokes about us having won more. I said we won more coin flips than we had players. I said, well, look, if we do a coin flip, we'll be on time. I kept fucking doing it, and everybody's like, yeah, that's bullshit. How the fuck did they win the coin toss? They shouldn't have won that coin toss that many times. Man, I don't give a fuck about a coin toss. What the fuck's wrong with y'all, bro? Come on. Anyway, let's get on topic because I'll start talking shit, and then and then we,
It just justifies some of my decisions. But look, let's get away from the negativity for a minute.
Yes, of course.
It's a bad scene, and sadly it plagues Arizona softball with the negativity. But tonight, I'm going to try something a little different. It's almost my time's almost up here as a director, and I was thinking about it. And I want to give some shout outs to some managers who never made my life difficult. And trust me when I tell you that there are guys who did very much so make my life miserable as a director. Namely, the thing that I used to hate is trying to play on what they perceive to be a friendship, to use that as some type of advantage for scheduling, or let us use a certain ball, or shocker, par for the course, which I hope changes very soon. But again,
for whomever takes over for you.
I won't be spearheading it. I'll be trying to hit a mat and make jokes and not pop
and trying
out.
To hit a bomb. Trying to hit a bomb.
Pull it out right when it's needed and just look at people and Euro step my ass down the first baseline before I go into the dugout, because it's coming. It's coming.
If you do that Euro, I told you, bro. You do that Euro step, it's a wrap. I might. Look, if I'm playing that day, I might just leave.
Look, just keep the camera rolling. Yeah. I don't know when it's coming. Shit, I don't know if it's coming, but I'm working hard to make it happen. So just keep the cameras rolling. You never know. It's like, it's why cops wear body cams. You just never know. Pulled that one out of the air,
bro. I'm not gonna lie. I might have to bring the GoPro next time. You know what I'm saying?
I might be recording them for myself, to work on getting better and have a better shot at putting a bomb out. But look, I know. Look, there's at least one tournament at Cactus, so I got a shot. All right. Hopefully we play on Sportsman when that happens. We'll see. Anyway, so the first guy I want to shout out, not only a great manager, puts together solid teams every time he comes out, just runs a team really well, but who literally, offered himself up as a therapist almost sometimes when shit got really heavy, which I do appreciate when I'm able to kind of step back and look at it. Just did shit for the right reasons and continues to do so, and I want to give him his flowers, basically. Mike Basinger with fucking Sonoran Pavers, man. Just always had my back when he didn't have to. Like, no, look, at the end of the day, folks, you play where you play. All right, schedules, whatever. I get it. Like, I never look for anybody to wave the U-Trip flag or like, look, just, if I run a good tournament, tell people I ran a good tournament, leave it at that. You play wherever you want to play. I never had delusions of grandeur like knocking out NCS or SSUSA. No, like the more options for players, the better. I just wanted U-Trip to be a place where you knew what you were getting when you came and played, and I think I accomplished that goal. But Mike was always above and beyond, supportive, went out of his way to make things easier for me, and I just, I appreciate it, man, and I don't get to say that enough. It's always this guy, and roster. No, let's just look, man. Thank you, Mike. From the bottom of my goddamn heart, thank you. It really does mean something, and I just want you to know you're appreciated, man. Say it in a public forum. Another guy, my first homer will be epic, but not so much of an ass. It'll be a good 5-second show off, and then I'm done because I don't know when the next one may happen. So just to not to burst your bubble there or break the suspense. But if you think I'm not going to have some fun with you, you're crazy. I hit one like every 4 years, so get ready. Another guy is Jackson when he started the For Him team. Rumors and fucking innuendos out here suck, man. You get labeled with something like from 4 years ago and it's hard to shake and it's bullshit and nobody judge you on what you're doing. So I'm just putting this out there that since Jackson decided to take up a team and run it, he's been nothing but amazing with me as director. Respectful of my hours, which you guys usually aren't, respectful of my time and my hours, and always kind of checks things with me, double checks things with me that he didn't necessarily have to, which just made my life that much easier. If there was a question about a rank or something, I didn't have to go find it. He offered it up. And look, man, I appreciate that extra mile that you went to make my life easier in the last couple months. So Jackson, thank you. I appreciate it. I wish you, success down there in Florida when you go with the Rec Challenge Cup team, man. I hope you guys shock the world.
Oh yeah, drop bombs.
Yeah. And then real quick, granted, I'm not sure what's going on there, but your boys at Dub's crew, Mike and Dub, just always a pleasure, man. Just made life easy for me when they played,
Yes, sir.
I just want to say thank you. And if I don't know what's going on, I don't have any inside info, but if you guys end up kind of going your separate way and that's not a team anymore, look, man, thank you for what you did when you were a team. And I truly appreciate, what you did and how you handled things and, stuff like that. And then, I could just name any one of my major teams that played were always good. And they got thrown a couple curveballs over the year with, scheduling, or they only have 4 teams, and every one of them rolled with it. Dave over at Blue Point, Ernie and Mike at Blue Pill, Rick at Bandits, the boys at Roster Check, and then the 50s when they, guys at Amigos, Chris and I had a couple discussions. Even the boys at Heat when they played, and if I'm missing one, I apologize. But, everybody there rolled with the punches and always had good feedback, and we were able to have a dialogue to improve some things. I missed on a couple things I tried to do, but I ain't mad. I'll own it all day long. And that's something, man, I hope in the future the other sanction ends, whoever takes over here, own your shit, man. Own it. Don't try to pawn it off or say the other guy did this, that, or the other. Like, you better own your shit before you start worrying about other people's houses. Like, get your own house in order before you worry about somebody else's. I'll leave it at that. And I just hope, man, I hope people keep caring about the game. So those managers, man, really, made my life, could have been a lot worse. As much as I whine, it could have been way worse than what it was. So a little bittersweet with Southwest Invite being the last one here for me, director-wise. As I said, I'm trying to do a couple things, so definitely got the hats going on. I'm looking into a couple other things. Hopefully I'll nail down before, next weekend. But I got 4 teams got in today. Looks like it's going to be 5 teams in the majors division, so they are going to get a separate, which is always better. I had said it was going to be a 2-day for everybody, but I think we reworked the schedule to where we're going to get majors in one day. So please pass that along to any major guys or coaches or whoever. Let them know. It's going to be a 1-day for the majors, 2-day for AAA. We are sharing Pioneer with the D's, which made my partner really happy. And I think somebody else. D's in another division we're sharing it with.
D's.
So
sure.
I know D's are definitely, but I couldn't remember if it was like C's or E's. So, our times are a little more limited. They're a little tighter, so we had to do some maneuvering. Thanks to Bob for working with me on that and getting the majors in one day. AAA, I want to say, I think we're up to 12 teams. I think it's 12 now. I know I was waiting for one team to register. We got 150s AAA. I think Heater signed up as 55s. So I'm hoping we get lucky, maybe get a couple 50s teams late so we can give you guys your own division. If not, I'll figure it out when we close signups. But guys, Sunday is the cutoff. I'll remind everyone because I always get one team like, well, you never did this before. I've been doing it for 7 months. All right. So, pull your head out of the sand and get with the times. So Sunday is the cutoff to sign up. Remember, you have to be registered for 2023. That has nothing to do with me. That's completely national on the website. I got nothing to do with that. Or I cannot register you for the tournament. So we should have a banger before I go out of here and go back to being just a guy. Just a guy. I kind of like that. I really like the sound of that. I'm literally going to try to keep my mouth shut to a certain extent about rules and whatnot. I'll still break balls. Nobody gets away from that. But hey, thank you to those people I mentioned. And look, thank anybody who played U-Trip. Even one time, and you had a negative connotation about the tournament. I still appreciate you playing. So, I mean, let me get this out of the way. Folks, I wear the jerseys, and a funny thing happened. You know, Jay Hill, he manages the Major Plus team, JK out in Cali. JK Easton, sorry. I'm probably missing another sponsor they have. I'm sorry. My bad. Posted on my Facebook, or I replied to something something about, and he said, "Oh, now you're chirping Eagles. I haven't heard nothing about the Eagles out of you till now."
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Wow. That's wild.
Jay, even as a Facebook friend, you retain some responsibility to pay attention at some point. And I post so much Eagles shit that literally you should go see if you are legally blind.
Yeah, that's wild.
Because I post so much Eagles shit. You had to catch something in your timeline. Okay? So, wow. And the fact my cousin jumped in there to defend me. Some old school Philly shit. People don't even like me. Like, look, he's an asshole, but we know he's an Eagles fan.
Yeah, very much. If you don't know shit, you know that.
Like, look, there's a lot of things that are debatable. Me loving the Philadelphia Eagles is not even remotely close. So, big game this week for my Philadelphia Eagles. Big game. Conference championship. All right, here come the 49ers. The two best teams in the NFC made it to the championship. Let me say that right now, okay? Mm-hmm. I know Cowboys fans are working on their excuses. Keep doing it. I figured you guys would have this down pat by now. It happens every fucking year. But keep working on them. Keep working on them. So the two best teams in the NFC are playing for the right to go to the Super Bowl this week. This ain't gonna be the New York Giants. All right, this is going to be a tough game. Vegas agrees. Last I looked, the spread is Eagles -2.5, which is basically a coin flip. I really think the game is going to come down to one thing. All right, and that's that Brock Purdy. Going back to my Paul Heyman reference. If Brock Purdy plays well, doesn't look like a rookie, does what he needs to do, the Eagles are going to have a tough time winning the football game. Now, if the Eagles' defensive line, the only one in the league that had 4 guys over 10 sacks, number 1 in sacks by a wide margin this year, if that defense gets off and makes Brock look like the rookie he is, the 49ers are not winning the game. The Eagles are going to the Super Bowl. I really feel like that is what the game is going to come down to. All right, if Brock has a bad interception or there's a fumble or something, that could turn the game. Same way the other way. Jalen has a fumble or maybe his shoulder gets worse as a game. Something happens there, it's going to be the game. No blowout this week, folks, in the NFC Championship. We're gonna have a brawl. Knockdown, drag out, like the Blaze Rock song, The Brawler. Well,
yes, sir.
I'm sorry. It's actually a Blaze Rock song and a BP Mercenaries remix.
There we go. Yes, sir.
I got it.
We out there. We're good.
Remember your plugs, folks. Remember, I posted, stay on brand. Stay on brand. Whatever your brand is, stay on it. So, obviously, you know who I'm picking. I've already started looking under rocks and everywhere for loose change and whatnot, just in case I may need a little extra loot after the weekend. We'll see. Because, come Sunday night, I may be on a mad dash calling in favors all over the place to hopefully. Because, look, at the end of the day, if you're a true fan of your team and you have a shot to go see them play in the Super Bowl where you reside, you should probably take advantage of that. I'm still mad I didn't make real effort to go to Minnesota in 2017. So if it happens, I'm going to make all the effort in the world to hopefully go. We'll see. Now, on the other side, well, hold on. What the hell am I doing? You got a say in this, sir.
Hey man,
you're kind of impartial.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, like you kind of touched on something that I agree with. Number one, I think the 49ers have so many weapons, right? and that defense is ridiculous, right? So it goes without saying that if Brock Purdy does what he needs to do, I mean, all he really has to do is manage the game. Let's just keep it a buck, right? If he manages that game well, I don't think the Eagles are going to beat the 49ers. I got a lot of homies that are Niner fans. I almost cringe at having, at saying, I'm actually picking the Niners this time though. I'm a big fan of Jalen Hurts, right? I've been a big fan of Jalen Hurts since he was at Alabama. I was a big fan of Jalen Hurts when he made his move over to Oklahoma. I was a big fan when he was drafted by the Eagles, when Philadelphia hated him and thought he was trash and said he shouldn't be there and all this other bullshit.
Oh, Brian.
Yes,
hold
sir.
on.
Oh, yes, sir.
Hold on.
Oh, fuck yes, we will. Because there were so many of these assholes. He's fucking terrible. Blah, 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 blah. Dude came back, dropped fucking fire on everybody. Now everybody's sucking his dick because they're like, oh my God, he's the greatest quarterback ever and all this other shit. So it's crazy, but I'm actually gonna have to go with the Niners. Too many weapons. That defense is just unrivaled, and the Eagles' defense can be hit and miss sometimes when it comes to those types of things. So I'm going with the Niners this time, and I'll own it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, folks, that's all for the show forever. Glad you enjoyed.
Oh man, that's
I can't be friends with you. I can't be friends with you, man. You can't be out there. Jalen Hurts, what are you talking about? We love Jalen Hurts from day one. What are you talking about?
Right. We always thought he was going to take us to the promised land. What the fuck do you think it is? What it is? Come on.
I just laugh at it. I guess I'm desensitized to it because I've been through it so many times. Carson Wentz I posted it. I thought that guy was legit.
Yeah.
I was wrong.
Yes.
You know?
Jalen,
I don't know that I outright shit on him, but I was like, man, I don't know if this is the guy.
Yeah.
I really said that. I wasn't sure. Now, look, in all fairness, from last year to this year has been literally night and day. That dude put in work. And at the end of the day, while Philly is a fickle fucking place, man, from minute to minute, hour to hour, I'll admit it. And now being outside of it for so long, kind of outside looking in, I can give you a much better perspective about it. Because when you're in it, you just get caught into it. It's like a fucking whirlwind,
Right.
I've often made the joke, like, your Monday is going to depend on what happened in the Eagles game. If they win, people at the convenience store are holding the door for you. What's up, man? Yeah, how about that game? If they lose, they're shutting that fucking door right in front of you. They're butting you in line. Like, fuck you, I was at the coffee for get the fuck. Fights happen out of nowhere in parking lots. And literally, that's truth. Like, I'm not making a joke. So, yeah, guys love to go to the extreme as Eagles fans, especially ones in the heart of it. The lowest common denominator, I call them. They're all in on Hurts. He's our guy. Sign him, blah, blah, blah. Yet, 8 months ago, it was like, get rid of this fucking bomb. Start Garner. Minshew should be our quarterback.
Oh, listen, my God.
Those same guys.
Shit.
Now, keep in mind, put it in perspective. These are the same guys that said Miles Sanders was washed up, which I never fucking said. Now, look, we are right. We do get it right once in a while. Nelson Aguilar got that right. I don't care how many fucking touchdowns Matt Collins catches in Las Vegas. We got that one fucking right. All right. Howie had a bad run of wide receivers here. Okay. So it's nice to see him draft a good one, Devontae Smith, and then trade for a good one, A.J. Brown. It's nice that we get there. And then look at Quez Watkins showing, So, look, Philly fans are fickle. I'll leave it at that, man. But I hope they get hurt. Hurts is the guy. And I worry because of Wentz. We had a great year out of Wentz, but it's different to me. Here's the difference, okay? These guys follow Hurts, man. They follow, nothing like they did Wentz. They were more protective of Wentz, right, as the rookie. They were more protective. Hurts don't need protection. They follow this MFer. And when you hear guys like Jason Kelsey and Fletcher Cox talk differently than they did about Wentz, they follow him. Right? That and there in itself is worth signing the dude. But the work he puts in, he showed he's willing to do the work if something ain't right. And look, you're building something here. And the window's not that big, Fletch probably won't even be here next year, which scares the shit out of me. Because Hargrave's done, but Hargrave's a freaking free agent too now. There's guys they got to sign. Not everybody's going to be here. There's no way they're going to be able to sign Bradbury to the contract he deserves after what he's done. Slay's already signed. So the window's short, man. But that's why I got a good feeling. All right? It's not, this week's going to be hard to watch, man. Just don't call me. Don't text me. Don't message me. You're not getting a fucking response.
Fam, I'm gonna be playing Apex or Overwatch. Or
That's fine.
Games going on.
I'm
not gonna lie. I'm gonna be watching it. I'm gonna be watching it while I'm playing. Fuck it.
That alone should be fucking grounds to fucking dissolve the show. But
hey, look, man, look, the NFL isn't that. The shit's not that exciting, bro. When you're okay. In my case, when your team's not in it, the shit's not that exciting.
No, that's why I bet and play fantasy football. Yeah, so I agree 1,000%.
That's number one. Number two, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little too ADHD to watch football nowadays. Because let's be real, there's so many like, wait, hold on, we got to check this out. Oh, wait, no, nah, dude, I'm way too ADHD, and I feel like there's other shit that I could be doing at the same time, and it's not that engaging. So I'm not exactly doing something. So I'm just sitting there watching this go back and wait, and going again. I mean, it is what it is. Hey,
yeah, I got to get you to a hockey game. All right, let's go to the AFC.
Let's go to shit ass AFC. I said it that way on purpose.
All right, so and now in this particular one, I also think the two best teams made it. Now that wasn't that way at the beginning of the year, but the Bills just choked, man. I think they just relied on Josh Allen to do amazing things every single fucking game, and you can't ask that of your quarterback unless you're fucking Andy Reid. So
I was just gonna say, I'm glad you said it because there's a big ass difference between Josh Allen and motherfucking Patrick Mahomes.
Yes, there is. Yeah, bro. But let's get on to this. Look, man. I respect Andy Reid. I know Andy Reid well. You know, he was in Philly. You know, he's the only coach to take two teams to the playoffs in 10 straight seasons.
Man is
what I mean?
Man
like,
is a master, bro.
It sucked how it ended here because it just had worn out its welcome. Like he wasn't going to get it done.
Yeah, shit happens. Shit happens. Sometimes
but Andy's the reason we won in 17 for the culture he established here. He changed the franchise into a respected place to play and a winner. But look, I'm just going to say this. Finally, the losses are going to come back to haunt them with the combination of his high ankle sprain. So this is the week where you're going to go, damn, Tyreek Hill would have made a difference. Because Andy Reid is such a good coach, okay, and Mahomes has done such a good job that they made Juju fucking Schuster relevant when he still sucks ass.
Yes, these are all facts.
Mecole Hardman, I think he's hurt, but sucks ass.
Yeah, he's
all right.
Hurt. Yeah.
Kadarius Toney sucks ass.
Yeah.
If you play wide receiver for the Kansas City Chiefs, you are not good.
Yeah.
But Andy, who made Terrence Small and Charles Johnson look respectable with Doug Peterson and McNabb at quarterback, has done another miracle in Kansas City and made these guys relevant. Fantasy relevant, which is even scarier. All right? Kansas City cannot commit 100% to the running game. That is not Andy Reid's style. They will not do it. So if somehow the Bengals can minimize, I'm not going to say shut down because it will not fucking happen.
Right.
Can minimize Travis Kelce, who, I don't know, caught fucking 13 balls last week. Great job, Buffalo. Can minimize him. They got a real shot to win this game. And let me tell you why I think Cincinnati's winning this game. Joe fucking Burrow. Ice cold. An assassin. A fucking savage. Coming out and be like, hope you issue those refunds for that fucking neutral site shit. A savage. Nothing phases this motherfucker. He got hit like 487 times in the first 6 weeks of this season. Cincinnati's offensive line made Swiss cheese look like a viable fucking defense for your house or fucking anything else you're protecting. They were brutal. Joe got the shit kicked out of him. And what did he just do? He just embarrassed the Bills Mafia in their own stadium in the snow. They're supposed to be fucking unbeatable like a superpower. In the snow in Buffalo, New York. Went, it snows in Ohio too, motherfuckers. Have fun at home. Go smash a couple tables. We're going to the fucking conference championship. So I don't think Kansas City can overcome their deficiencies when matched up with a team that is hot at the exact right time, and that is the Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow refuses to lose. He's got a cigar waiting, and he's going to get the smoke at Sunday. Bengals win by 7.
This motherfucker added the spread. I love it.
By 7.
I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, I'm shooting for Joe Burr, bro. I'm shooting. I love Patrick Mahomes. I'm always a big fan. I've always been a big fan. Same with Andy Reid. He's just a cool ass cat. Travis Kelce's ridiculous, right? However, we're picking
best tight end ever.
We're gonna win, right? We're picking who we think are gonna win. The Bengals, they got a chip on their shoulder. They were pissed off with that fucking neutral site bullshit, and I love it. I love it because my man Joe was like, "Hey, go ahead and get your refunds, fam." I said, "Let's go." That's what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm picking the Bengals. It's tough they pick against the Chiefs, but I did watch that game and watched Mahomes limp around and struggle. And again, the fact that Mahomes was able to do what he was able to do, power them to a victory, etc. In that circumstance, with that injury, with the trouble he was going through, is again a testament to how fucking dope he is. However, I do not believe that they're going to beat the Bengals, and I do believe it's going to be Bengals 49ers in the Super Bowl. And I'm going to go ahead and say it now. I'm still going with Joe Burr. Bro, that's all I'm saying, bro. That's it.
Look, I'm not gonna get ahead of myself, all right? Because I got too much worry and anxiety in this weekend.
Yeah, you do.
But I will tell you this. If I get a choice, I'd much rather play the fucking Chiefs. Joe Burrow scares the fuck out of me. Period.
Not to mention, dude, the receivers Joe Burrow has on deck. Bro, I wouldn't want to play them either.
Yeah, so let me go over real quick just to review for you folks who weren't paying attention. So it's either Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, or fucking Boyd versus Juju Schuster.
Yeah.
Kadarius Toney, and I don't even know who the fucking slot guy is.
I don't even know who I was gonna say I don't even know who that is. Yeah.
Like, let's just say Jared McKinnon, because he's probably catching a fuck,
Yeah, something.
So you're telling me
nope.
I got Slay, Bradbury, fucking Gardner, who's fucking killed it, and Maddox will probably be back to cover Travis Kelce and fucking who I ain't worried about. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good.
I would too.
I gotta say, John Wick's I'm thinking I'm back.
Yeah. Pretty much.
So we'll see. I'll worry about the Super Bowl when we figure out the game. But look, man, I'm a homer. If the Eagles win this weekend, I'm picking them for the Super Bowl, period. I don't even care if it makes sense.
I respect it.
At that point, I'm all in, right? Now, here's the moral question.
That's what I'm saying. I respect it. You will not get an argument out of me. I respect it.
Now, here's the moral question I need to ask you. So, obviously, if the Eagles win, I'm going to have to come up with some cash to snag a ticket to this game.
Holy shit.
Now, is it wrong for a diehard fan like myself that literally makes people puke with how much I love my football team? Is it morally wrong to take what money I have and make a bet to try to make more? So if they win, I'd have extra cash, but if they lose, what do I care? I'm not going to the game anyway.
Look, man, I'm not a gambler, so I have no answer. My answer is automatically going to be like, fuck that, put your money in your pocket. I ain't betting on, look, I'm not betting on, counting on nothing that I have no control over. I'll be damned. I don't bet on games. Shit, I don't even play the fucking lottery, bro. So I'm the wrong motherfucker to ask.
Look, you got better odds playing NFL.
Look, my immediate answer to any bet, anything is, can I affect the outcome? If I cannot affect the outcome, fuck that. Keeping that money in my pocket. If I were you, though, nah, man, you gotta keep your money in your pocket. Fuck.
No, but see. And it goes against one of my rules that I break every once in a while, is that don't bet on a team that you're invested in like that.
That's true, too.
It's all bad, man. It's all. Now, look, every once in a while I joke around about like, well, maybe I should put money on the 49ers because that way I'm covered. If the Eagles win, I'm happy because my team won. But if the 49ers win, I'm pissed, but I made money. I don't hedge my bets that way either.
Yeah, these are all things I have no value for because I'm not valuable in this conversation because that was a quick answer, easy answer for me. Like no way I paid, no way. No.
Well, I was looking at the odds of it, but yeah, I'm not.
I ain't mad. I ain't mad. You. That's your shit.
I'm highly suspect of fucking jinxes and superstitions and shit. And if they lose that game and I bet money, I'll be like, fuck. See, I cost them the game. Like you're making perfect sense with I can't affect the outcome of the game. But if they lose,
and you felt like you did.
I wore the wrong socks that day. I cost them the fucking game.
I follow you.
Shit. The other jersey I wore, I had 3 wins in a row, but I wore the Montgomery jersey. They lost because I wore the fucking wrong all day, all fucking day. People made jokes like they lost in 04 because we went, and then I was joking with my brother in 17. He's like, "You can't go. If you go, they're gonna lose because they lost in 04 when we went. You can't go."
Yes.
And for a second, I went, "He's right. I can't go to Minnesota." Well,
yeah.
So now day one and I didn't go. I'll be like say the Eagles win, I'll be nervous going to this one if they fucking go.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like me sitting up in the fucking ceiling for fucking $2,000 is like, oh shit, Mark's here. We're nervous now. We're gonna blow this game.
Fail.
No.
Everybody starts failing. Like, I think I'm done. I don't want to play anymore. That's it.
Anyway, all right, enough Eagles talk. You guys get it. He talks
yes.
about his team too much. I covered both games, so go after yourself.
Yeah, I don't really give a fuck about what they say, but yeah, there's only so much we can talk about with NFL. Playoff NFL is different than playoff NBA. Playoff NBA, we can talk about that shit all year. You know what I'm saying? We can talk about that forever. There's so much to talk about. Playoff NFL is pretty much like, all right, which quarterback's hurt and which defense is hurt, and then everything else kind of trickles down from there.
What? Give you another opportunity to shit on Embiid. I get it. I'm not. You notice I haven't said shit about the Sixers,
and you notice I'm not trying to hear it either.
I know. I'm waiting until the end of the year when the playoff. Because look, they started off completely shitty.
Up. Yeah, exactly.
See what I mean? See, he's ready.
Mm-hmm.
He's in playoff form ready, folks. We still got half the season to go. Mm-hmm. Look, when you're a Cardinals fan and you're used to disappointment, I get it.
That's right. I know what it is, and I'm prepared, and I'm already there. I'm trying to help you with experience.
Look, I was gonna.
It's like.
I was gonna joke around and get the Devin Booker Funko that got released today and get it and just show it on the show. Like, it's okay. Look, he's got his own Funko.
This is how you lose.
He's still gonna choke. I was gonna make the Funko choke. Like this is gonna happen for 3 months.
Look, man, I've been here so long. All I know about is the Cardinals, the Suns, the Sun Devils, the Wildcats. Lumberjacks. If it's a team here and it's not, look, if it's a team here and it's not the Rattlers, if it's a team here and it's not the Rattlers, they will somehow find a way to fuck it up. That's what we do here in Phoenix. That's our Phoenix team. That's like our general Arizona team motto. We will get far and fuck it up, and then we will get nowhere and fuck that up, and then we'll get far again and fuck that up again. That's what we do. We fuck shit up, and then we blame everything. Like, it's the GM, it's the owner, it's the court, it's the stadium, it's the field, it's the sun, it's the weather. Like, fuck that, dude. Anyway, we got another topic before we get up out of here, bro.
So you're telling me when that shit happens, you could turn on the sports talking. I don't know why they keep playing at that stadium over there. We should have a new state. We need a new owner. Why are we paying these guys these money? They
actually, no. You know what? No. Gambo is the ultimate fucking. I already told you I was right, even though I was wrong. Right? He will legitimately be like, yeah, the Suns they're gonna run over the Bucks. I don't know why anybody's even playing. They go out there, they get smacked the fuck up, and then he goes, I told you guys that it was gonna be too much. Giannis, I mean, come on, what are you gonna do? They got Middleton, they got, so you're like, he's always right, so it doesn't matter no matter what. But yeah,
I will say
this. A Phoenix fan, you already know what it is.
Look, Gambo drives me nuts, and here's why. Because he likes to try to play both sides of the fence, right? So he's Arizona now. But the minute fucking baseball comes up, it's the fucking Yankees and nothing else. Well, nobody's going to beat the Yankees. Look at who they signed. They spent the money. They got
Aaron Judge. They got this guy. They got that guy. And
why are we even talking about the Diamondbacks? Because you work for fucking Phoenix fucking sports.
Yeah, you're like a couple of miles from the stadium, you jackass. I don't know. I mean, it is what it is, dude. I have a love-hate relationship with him because he often says the same thing a couple of times in his in his segment. He'll kind of repeat himself because he's not really saying anything. And I mean, at the end of the day, he's not really saying anything. So he's going around in circles.
They don't take phone calls. It's not sports talk to me.
Not anymore. Not anymore.
Oh, did they at one
point? To. Yeah, they used to at one point. But I think when Arizona sports became Arizona sports,
I know, but we're in the conference championship, so shut your mouth. It's beautiful.
Ooh, yeah, when they were just straight KTAR, and KTR hadn't, kind of split off and took over everything under the sun. They actually took more calls then, and then there was a period of time where they were taking calls during that, during their first hour, and then it just kind of went away. But to be fair, none of the KTAR / Arizona sports shows really take calls like that anymore. There's a small segment on the on the Gato show, like once a week that they take a call or two, but it's like literally
it felt like it was when I first got here. I kind of listened to it, and it threw me off because in Philly it's all about callers and the worst of them. But at least we have callers. Yeah. We used to do this thing when I was in college where there was a guy who, you give me a real jersey. Yeah, what are the colors of that real jersey? I'll wait for you to post that in chat so I can shit all over it. Where there was a guy who was on like 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. on the Sports Talk every night during the week. Paul Jolovitz, for you Philly people. You'll know exactly who I'm talking about. And we used to have a joke, guys who played in bands, like, who could get hung up on the quickest by calling in? And we all had like our special code name, different. Like I think I was Garth, and so literally come up with the most asinine sports question, and who could get? Because Paul was notorious for going by the book. So boom, you're gone. Like no humor in it. No, there's certain hosts that would mess with you, and you could go back. No, he just boom, cut you off. So I am like all Philly sports talk is about the lowest common denominator, guys. I talk about calling the shot. Hurts threw a pick. I don't carry through for 406 touchdowns. We could have lost the game if he threw that. And sir, we won 48-2. Yeah, but the safety. How are they letting up a safety? Like, how do we expect to win in the playoffs if we're giving up a safety? What is this prevent defense shit? Why didn't they they should have had 14 sacks instead of 12. Those are the people that call and they put on the air because they keep calling. The people, real fans, listen and laugh and just go about their day. Victory red and gold. I've never heard of victory red, and I'm damn sure the San Francisco 49ers have never worn it if it even is a color, okay? This is not Joe Montana. This is not Jerry Rice. This is not sewn up, folks. You pulled the Deion Sanders and you trade for CMC. Good for you. This ain't a fucking home run. Get ready for a fucking war in Philly. Get ready to be fucking intimidated in a link. Because if you think those people aren't going after Brock Purdy, they're going to know about his fucking pets when he was 6 years old. I hope that kid's mentally ready. This is not a Sunday in the park. This is a Sunday in hell, better known as Broad Street.
You're making me want the Niners to win that much more.
I don't. And like I'm not
going to lie. The biggest reason
our
I want the Niners to win.
Our whole fucking motto was they don't like us, we don't care.
Yeah, I know, but here's my problem, right? Right? Philly fans are fucking dickheads, right? And there's nothing. The only thing worse than most Philly fans that are dickheads is a Philly fan that is a dickhead and won't acknowledge that they are in fact a dickhead, right? So all I'm saying is everything you said about the fans, what they'll think, do, and etc., which is actually fucking true, right? It makes me want the Niners to win that much more, just that much more, because I revel in the idea of seeing Philly fans then turn on each other like fucking like cannibals. Wait. All of a sudden they'll start eating each other and eating their fucking lunch and eating each other's faces because somehow it's someone else's fault that everything went haywire. I am the guy they talked about in Batman. I just want to see the world burn.
You're not paying attention because whether they win or lose the game, you're going to get that.
I know.
And here's the best part of what you just said.
Look, Niner fans are funny, dude. Niner fans are funny, right? I got a lot of Niner fans. When they lose, they'll talk a little shit, and it's like, all right, well, fuck it. Let's go get a drink or let's smoke something. All right, cool. Philly fans, bro, I don't give a fuck if it's the Eagles, Sixers, or otherwise. I'm not even a hockey fan, but you throw the Flyers in there just for good fucking measure.
No, now you're just kicking a guy when he's down.
Philly fans just fucking melt with fucking crazy shit. So it's going to be funny and it's going to be entertaining. And yes, like someone said, they will riot either way. And
that's what I was just saying.
Wanting the world to burn.
Listen to me. They need to grease fucking street poles when we win.
That's right.
So shit doesn't get. So it's win or lose doesn't change the fact that fucking the Joker's setting the bomb off, bro.
It just feels
the
better
hospital
when they
is
lose.
going up.
It just feels better when they lose, though. That's all I'm saying.
All
it
right,
feels better. It sounds better. It just everything about it is a grip of interest.
First of all, there's nothing you said that I haven't already admitted to numerous times on this show.
Oh, I know it.
I'm a self-proclaimed asshole. There's my nickname, all right?
Yeah, but that's why I'm
the asshole.
I can deal with you as a Philly fan.
I'm the asshole.
You admit it.
That's
right?
my nickname.
I can deal with that because you admit it. And even when you're wrong, you'll even say, I fucked that up, right? I mean, fuck them. They fucked the shot, but I was wrong. But most Philly fans can't do that. They will pretend that they didn't. They will fucking gambo it. They'll pretend, well, you know what? I didn't really think they were going to get that. I mean, I figured we
No. It's different.
Here, bro.
You're not wrong, but it's different. It's the Philly fan, the fucking idiot one, the lowest common denominator when I was talking about.
The dickhead one. Yes.
And this is the funniest thing, like I said, being outside, I knew this when I was there, but
yes,
they start blaming before the fucking bad things have even happened. So in a tight game, so this weekend's going to be a tight game, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let's say it's 14-14, third quarter, they're back and forth, blah, blah, blah. Hurts will miss a pass, all right? Whatever, receiver, I don't know. Oh, gee, he's going to cost a fucking game. Here comes a pick. You watch. You fucking watch. He's going to throw 2 picks now. It doesn't even have to be a fucking disaster yet. They are the best predictors of fucking evil I've ever seen. And we win the game, and they're like, yeah, but we almost lost. Asshole, we're going to the Super Bowl. Yeah, but we almost lost.
Yes.
That's Philly fans in a nutshell.
You're right.
All right?
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Mike Schmidt said it best years ago. He said, Philadelphia is the only place where you can win a game. Or wait, how did he say it? It's the fucking Wide World of Sports thing. But he said, and then it's the only place where you can win a game and read about how shitty it was the next day.
Yes, sir.
Like the agony of victory. And he I got to look up the quote for next week, but it was so dead on. Anyway, we'll see what happens. I actually have a couple bets out where if the 49ers win, I will be wearing a Niners jersey on the show. If the Eagles win, I have a couple people that are going to have to call in and admit to the Philadelphia Eagles' superiority this year. We'll see. Have them picked out. How do you pick them out before you know who's in the fucking game? You know what? Sounds like a scammer to me, but send that money right over. He's probably in Afghanistan waiting for it.
Afghanistan.
Or, I'm sorry, you know what? That's wrong. That's wrong. A guy in Afghanistan wouldn't be able to get Super Bowl tickets. It can only be a prince from Uganda because of his royalty. So send that money over. And then he'll send you back 4 Super Bowl tickets when you send him 2. Because, he's got to get his account unlocked and shit.
Boy.
All right, moving on. And check your car warranty while you're at it, too.
Yeah, all that good shit.
We'll see what happens, all right? It's going to be ugly either way. Either I'm going to be out here whistling, pulling a Stephen A. Smith about, about them Cowboys. He had a week, let me tell you. But did you see his pinky impression on Michael Irvin? I actually felt bad for Michael Irvin. Like, don't say another word! Anyway, you have to buy a Walmart gift card first. Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh, we're going Walmart? First of all, I go to Target. You
mouth
breathers go to Walmart.
You go to Target for the more appropriate experience. Is that what you were suggesting?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm a bald.
And I go to Marshall's instead of Ross. It's just a finer cloth.
There's that.
Anyway, well, one way or the other after the weekend, I'm either going to have another Eagles jersey on Wednesday night or I'm going to have a 49ers jersey. I've already gone on eBay, and I will tell you that you fucking 49ers fans are ridiculous for what you want for a fucking silkscreen TL or Garcia jersey from fucking the 90s. It's not vintage. Go fuck yourself, all right?
The hustle don't change, apparently.
A Reebok fucking jersey from the fucking 90s is not vintage. You're not getting $80 for it. I don't give a shit.
Hey, there's some dickhead that's about to buy that shit. I wouldn't either. I'm with you. Like, that's nonsense. You're out of your mind.
Look, I appreciate the seller sending me a 25% off offer, but I'm still not giving you $35 fucking dollars for Jeff Garcia. All right? I'm not doing it.
Run that for $20 and we good. You pay for shipping.
Wait. Tana Niners jersey, really? Let me ask you a question with your victory red. When's the last time you had a fucking hat that said Super Bowl on it? Oh, that's right. Speaking of taining a jersey, Colin Kaepernick. How did that one go for you?
There we go.
The lights ain't going out this time, bud.
Here we go.
They're not going out. No, if you're going to talk shit, have something to back it up. I got 2017. What do you got? 1992? Oh, no. That's when the Cowboys beat your ass and you had to go fucking sign Deion Sanders.
Yo.
Jerry Rice and John Taylor, and you can't beat Troy Aikman? Get the fuck out of here.
You out there. I mean, you know.
I know my history, so if you're coming,
I'm
you
not
better
mad.
know yours.
Look, hey, I'm not mad at none of these teams, my teams, and I'll be the first one to tell you my team ain't did shit. So
I gotta look. I
fuck.
think I still have a Joe Montana. I was a huge Joe Montana fan as a kid. Dwight Clark, possibly the greatest clutch catch ever made in a playoff. All right. I know the history. The sad part is I probably know better 49er history than the 49er fans, all right? I probably know it. Tim Rattay? Rattay? You gonna talk shit and you drafted Tim Rattay? You fucking kicked Alex Smith out and he turned into a superstar in Kansas City. Don't start your shit. You got bad history too.
I mean, if we're technical, though, Alex Smith didn't win anything either, though. Hey, if we're technical, Alex Smith didn't win anything either, though.
No, he also didn't have a fucking offensive line in
I don't
San
care.
Francisco.
But we're not gonna give Alex Smith more credit than Alex Smith deserves.
30-year-old shit. 2017 was 5 years ago. Hello?
Oh, shit. Addition,
Hello?
subtraction, mathematics.
You're gonna come at me, at least make fucking sense. Jesus.
30-year-old.
I'm talking old shit because that's the last time the 49ers fans could actually brag about something. That's why I'm bringing it up. It's like you Cowboy fans pulling out your fucking VHS tapes to tell me about fucking Emmitt Smith. There are people that have been born after your last fucking Super Bowl. You are irrelevant. Irrelevant.
All right, let's get out of here,
Good luck. Good day, sir.
Let's get out of here. You're gonna be fielding comments from the peanut gallery about your football choices all night. We can go back and forth for a grip. But yeah, go ahead.
Real quick. Listen, we were gonna do a whole thing, but let me just say it. McDill will appreciate this. Shout out to Shogun Rua and Grover Texter, who retired from the It's Hua, not Rua.
It's Hua. Yeah, it's Hua.
All right, it's Hawaiian apparently.
No,
I'm
it's
kidding.
not.
He's not Hawaiian. Funny, I know that.
I'm like
Shogun Hua.
Yes.
And Grover Texter, two amazing Brazilian.
Teixeira.
Look, Grover and Shogun
and
fucking
Glover,
retired.
And it's Glover, by the way, but not not the guy.
You know what?
Not the guy from the fucking. Not the guy from Sesame Street.
Yeah,
I'm on you right now. I'm on you right now.
I'm going to turn into Oscar the fucking Grouch here in a second.
Here we go.
Listen, two amazing fucking Brazilian jiu-jitsu artists who have fought MMA. Glover came into the UFC ranked number 7. He left ranked number 4, never left the top 10 in 11 years, won the belt in his 40s.
Complete.
All right,
badass.
folks. Fought his ass off to get that belt. He got it. Had enough. Retired. Two guys who deserve more credit than they're going to get, especially from the younger generation who just don't understand how good they were in their heyday. I just want to give them some flowers on the show before we call it a night. Hey, next week, we will go over the Southwest Invite participants, and we'll see if Mollusk and I can go 2 for 2 with our predictions, baby. Let's get the hell out of here.
Get out of here.